Right, Bridges, I have here a deck of cards, and while they've been contained in a regular box, you'll have noticed, of course, that they're anything but regular. In fact, they're blank. And these cards come, when you buy a regular deck, you often get 2 of these blank cards included. And because I buy so many decks, I've been able to save up enough to make a whole deck. There's actually 52 cards here. And what I've done on the other side is I've written letters of the alphabet. Yeah, all the way through, and you can see that there's no order to them. You might notice 2 Z's there. Of course, that's because there's 52 cards and only 26 letters in the alphabet, so the alphabet's basically repeated through this deck. But clearly, I just want you to see that there's no order or anything. That's just exactly what they claim to be. In case you think there is an order, though, we're going to have maybe you could shuffle those, and I'll shuffle these. Shuffled?
Yes.
Fair?
Absolutely.
You give my half a shuffle as well. Alright. And then we'll shuffle both halves into each other. So you would have to admit, absolutely no way I can know any orders here or anything like that, right? Okay?
Yes.
And just for good measure, we'll give it one cut. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to cut 3/4 of the cards from here to here.
Okay.
And now 2/3 of these from there to there.
Okay.
And now half of what's left. So 4 perfectly random cuts. But in Vegas, they do this thing called killing cards after the cut. And it's just in case you think maybe I knew roughly where you were going to cut or something like that. Here's what you do. You pick up a pile like this and you take 3 cards off the top and put them on the bottom. That's called killing them. And then you deal 1 card in any order you like on top of the next 3 piles. So you can do that with this pile. 3 off the top and onto the bottom. So you kill them. Just in case we're worried about these, deal 1 card onto each pile in any order you like. Doesn't have to be. I mean, what we're trying to do here is randomise further. Alright, and put the pile back. And the same again with the next pile. This one here. Okay, so it's 3 off the top.
3.
So they're killed, and then again, just further randomising of the cards. Alright. Okay, and again, last pile. And this way you know that even if I did sort of have a rough idea when you might cut, or perhaps I had some means whereby I could sort of force you to cut to a certain place, you're pretty much assured now that these are random spots in the deck determined by you and you alone. Here's what I'm going to do. These have letters on them, of course, right? I'm going to give you the cards that you cut to, and I want you to look at them, and what I would like you to do is to see if you can form a word. Now I'm going to tell you, it may be that you can't form a word, or it may be that you can form more than 1 word. Have a look at the 4 cards you got, and tell me if you can make a word out of those.
Does it have to be from the 4 cards?
Yeah. Yeah.
Four-letter word?
Yeah, we want you to use all 4 cards.
Yes.
You can make a word, can you?
Yes.
Alright, lay it down here just so I can read what your word is. Whatever word you've decided on. Right, the word you've decided on is bury.
That's correct.
Randomly, and well done for making that. Actually, I can see another word. Did you notice there is another word?
Ruby.
Ruby, indeed. You could have swapped these 2 and made the word ruby. So with that in mind, I'll tell you what, you can choose. Do you want ruby or do you want bury?
I'll go for bury.
You're going to stick with your original. Alright, no, I get that, because you think maybe I'm trying to say, well, Interesting this, because, like I say, we've checked the deck and we shuffled them. You shuffled the whole deck, we shuffled them together. You cut whatever you wanted.
Absolutely.
And then you made a word, and of course there was another word there that could have been made, but you decided against that one. And I tell you what's interesting is that the fact it comes in this box on the back of which I've written.
That is really good. Really, really good.